Hey, welcome back to day 5 of the little snippet behind the scenes of what a 5-day Spotify challenge looks like with me. Now remember, when you get a VIP ticket, you get to ask questions for an hour every single day. A lot of artists ask multiple questions and just get their questions answered, and most importantly, they move their careers forward. So again, if you haven't watched day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4, go watch those videos. I'll make sure they're all linked below this. But today, I want to talk about mindset again, because every day we talk about mindset, and we also talk about tactics and what you can actually do to move your career forward. And I'm going to share with you a little bit of the 6-figure math for musicians, because it's like, look, if you want to make 6 figures, have you done the math for it? Like what would it tangibly take to get there, right? But the first thing I want to cover is that you need to know is the difference between poor artists, middle class artists, and rich artists. Now, poor artists, they have the mentality that they just want to make enough to just get by, just to pay the bills, okay? And that's a mindset issue. You know, just enough for me. I don't need enough. Just, you know, that real small mentality, unfortunately. Now, middle class artists, you guys are funny. And I've been here before, and I know a lot of artists that are stuck here. You've got some money and you've got some things going off, but you think buying another guitar, buying another tool on Pro Tools or a plugin, or you buy designer clothes and all this stuff, and you spend your money on the wrong things, okay? But you have the money, but you just don't know where to spend it, so you spend it trying to impress people that don't know you, don't flow you, don't care about you. But it's kind of like this ego place, because you've kind of figured out money a little bit, but you don't know where to invest it. You figured out paying the bills, so you got enough, but you don't know how to get to the next level, which is the rich artists. And the rich artists know how to multiply their money by reinvesting it into their music. They multiply their money by investing it into their music so that their music has babies. All right. You got to understand that music, songs are an asset. All right. I wrote a song back in 2001, and I never got into this for the money. But I didn't realize it. Just like real estate, music can be an asset like real estate. I still get paid from that song I wrote over 20 years ago. Every single day, it makes me money off of streams or maybe a digital download. Songs and work I did a long time ago. And this is the real game changer. You've got to stop trading your time for dollars. If the only way you can make money is by you clocking in at a job, clocking in at Starbucks, and you have to be there, you have to be present, then you will never become financially free, whether as an artist or whether just at all. Because you need to be able to make money while you sleep. While I'm making this video, if I go to my artist's profile on Spotify, I can literally see live right now that I'm waiting for the number 431 people are streaming my music right now. That's just on Spotify. What about Apple Music? What about iTunes? What about YouTube, right? So it's the idea that I did the work already. I did the marketing. I did the promotion, and now it's working for me. This is one of the big strategies I talk on day 5, which is Swiss dollars. You need to be earning Swiss dollars. You need some Swiss dollars. What does Swiss dollars stand for? It stands for sales while I sleep soundly, or streams while I sleep soundly. You want to be able to making money while you sleep. If you want some Swiss dollars, give me some comments below. Put some Swiss below this video, all right? I used to work at my job, my computer job, and I get paid. But when I wasn't there, I didn't get paid. Sure, I could get a sick day and I get paid maybe for 1 or 2 days, but like if I'm off for a while, if I'm not putting in the time, I ain't getting the cash. But you as an entrepreneur, as a business owner, a lot of people, a lot of artists, unfortunately, they want to get paid right away. That's why they go sign with the record label and they take that advance. And the record label goes, ha ha ha, I gave him the money now, but we know long term, now we own this music and now we're going to make money for a lifetime. So what I'm trying to tell you is you got to be willing to put in the work, the promotion, the marketing long enough, hard enough until you get that momentum I talked about, so that your music is working harder than you worked on it. Is this making sense? Is this blowing some minds? Like, you're better to have less songs and better songs than a bunch of mediocre ones, all right? It's not about quantity, it's about quality. There's a story about an artist. He knew his song was a hit, and he committed not for a month, not for 2 months, but for a full year to market and promote that song, and kept coming up with ideas because he knew it was a hit, and finally, boom, it took off. Where for us, it's like we promote that song for 24, 48 hours. They're like, okay, back in the studio, back in the studio. And there's this balance of, yes, creation and business, but you got to have both, right? You need to know your business. You need to have the creativity, right? And this is why, like, I'm trying to help you and inspire you. Don't be so quick to give your rights away to a label. You can get a better loan from a drug dealer than you can a record label, right? And you're better to invest in yourself. Jay-Z talks about it, man. Like, I want the equity. I don't want the advance. I want the equity. I want the long term. Like, had the label known I was gonna blow up, they wouldn't have signed me to a licensing deal. I signed a licensing deal where they had the rights to my albums for 7 years for the first deal. And then after 7 years, I got them back. And 7 years is way too long. Should have been only 3 to 5 years. But like, dude, I've been doing this now for 2 decades, right? And I'm still got, like, I'm 43. I'm gonna be doing this for another 20, 40 years, right? Till I'm 80. I'll probably be making music, right? Like, I make that for life. And then what's even better, I hand that over to my children's children. You see, the Bible says a good man leaves an inheritance to his children's children, you know? Or are you gonna give your inheritance over to the record label? Are you picking up what I'm putting down right now? Look, I wanna encourage you. I hope this has been super valuable. Get that ticket to the next Spotify challenge. It's 5 days straight. It's 2 hours. Block it off. Those 2 hours could each day. It's only 10 hours for a whole week. It's 1 week. Invest in yourself. Block that time. Take the notes. Ask the questions. Network with people. And then change your career forever. One idea can change the game for you. One idea. I charge thousands of dollars for coaching. It's only $50 for a VIP ticket. Okay? And there's a full money back guarantee because I know that when you show up to this challenge and you ask the questions, you are going to get 10 times more of that value. And so I encourage you, come out. I'd love to help you. Leave some comments below. Let me know if this little video series has helped you out. I want to remind you that a fighter isn't someone who never fails. A fighter is someone who never quits. Keep fighting for this dream because I know you got greatness inside you and you're called to something great. It's time to act on it.